guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about activism in South Korea, and especially with Anonymous for the Voiceless. It's a group that I'm part of and that I really appreciate, and I have seen the massive difference it has made. I've interviewed two of my friends and they will hopefully give you their take on activism in South Korea and how you can improve everything your way. Okay, so I hope you really enjoy it. A little bit about Anonymous for the Voiceless. We're basically a group that shows and educates people about animal cruelty. As you can see here, we have a cube, we hold cards and TVs showing the public what the industry doesn't want them to see, the pain, the suffering, all the torture that these poor animals go through. And then outside of the cube we have outreach participants, and they're the ones who actually talk to the public. We don't just stop people, we only talk to the people that show interest, and we try and explain what is happening, so it's not just images and distorted reality. We explain what is going on and try and educate them about them and encourage them to start a vegan lifestyle. So not just a diet, not happy Mondays or free range eggs. It is about changing your lifestyle completely and realizing that animals are not there for us. We are friends, they're not our food at all. So that's what we try to do. At this point in the video, the police was actually called by a bystander, and so we had to tell the police that we had the right to be there and explain what we were doing. So our activism is done both in Korean and in English. Some of us don't speak Korean, others don't speak English, so that's fine. We are a team and we make it work.
I started because of documentary Yourofsky, and then I thought being a vegan is not enough, so I tried to be more active, be an activist. But on the YouTube, after watching Yourofsky, so recommendation side, I can see many interviews, dead vegan people, and then it connected to the Jewish Heartthrob and James Ashley and Arthur Ed. So I watched them all. So then I thought, oh, it would be a little bit if we do this cube in South Korea. So actually, I tried to contact to other activists in other countries to try in Korea, but at that time I was I couldn't have any chance to make action or whatever. And then that was, I think, last year. And then I heard that Anonymous for the Voiceless is coming in Seoul. So yeah, this is the one I have to do. So nobody asked me to do that. I'm just because I thought it's my destiny to do this, and I wanted to do that. So yeah, that's the reason. That I can keep doing it is my kids, because I have my kids in my house and they make me feel like I have to protect them, and also if I protect other animals too, and there's no reason not to do that. So I would recommend channel name Arthur Ed for English speaker. His way of activism is quite gentle, but it's very strong, and I think he is very passionate about it, and he's good at speaking fast, very extract. So yeah. bunch of vegan people who is just vlogging about vegan life. I recommend that. And for documentary, I watched Cowspiracy when I switched to vegan. That was quite powerful for me because it's about the environment, and also the scenery and the image was very strong. And then environment, I didn't know environmentally it's that bad, so yeah, that's helpful. For new activists, I'm quite new, but for new activists, I want you to just come whenever you have time, and then just be a community with us, and then we can just mingle and we can talk about it, and that makes you motivate more. And then also, but the important thing, you can do whatever you want. That is important. You can do what you can do now. That's the most important thing. You can be an activist in any way. So it doesn't have any rule. It doesn't have any fixed anything. So you can be an activist with any way. So just find your way. That's all.
I think I saw it on a Vegan Korea Facebook or somewhere else. I don't know, because I clicked so many likes on so many vegan or animal rights pages, so I don't know. Yeah. Since 2013, since 2012, I was an activist so far. Yeah, but AV made me change. Okay, I was not a vegan. I was just animal rights advocate who tried vegan several times and failed several times as well. But because of AV, I decided very strongly to be vegan for the rest of my life. Actually, I'm interested in very many topics, many social issues, but I think animal liberation is more urgent. For example, let's talk about feminism. Of course, feminism is also a very urgent issue, and it's very severe. It's a very big problem. But many people are in the issue, and if I say we need gender equality, most of people agree. For animal liberation, it's different. If I say we need, animal liberation, we have to, secure animal rights. People might think I'm crazy, especially in South Korea. And why the urgent me,
Keeps you motivated.
Motivate me. Maybe we cannot change the world. We can just make a small difference. So don't be discouraged when you cannot change the world. And I'm pretty goddamn sure small changes change the world. It's a book by Peter Singer, but it's not a book about animal rights. It's about general social movement. And I only know the Korean title.
It's okay.
The Korean title is Yourofsky
By Peter Singer.
Yeah, by Peter Singer.
Oh yeah, the most good you can do. Okay.
And YouTube channel, I don't know, I'm sorry.
No.
I don't watch YouTube.
Okay.
Only baseball channel.
Okay. For president! For president! I also interviewed one of the leaders of AV Seoul, and here's what he had to say. What is Anonymous for the Voiceless? Anonymous for the Voiceless is a vegan advocacy group that specializes on street activism through its Cube of Truth demonstrations to expose what happens to non-human animals by the hands of human animals, thus to bring about veganism as the least possible way to live morally. How does it work? Where do you get your videos and information from? Normally, the Cube of Truth demos work as a team of volunteers artistically structured to hold screens displaying footage of standard practices of animal slavery, and another team of outreachers hovering around the cube to do the talking and presenting the vegan idea to curious bystanders. We get locally and globally standardized video sourced and approved via AV to show during our Cube of Truth demos. What is AV Korea? AV Seoul is one of more than 500 chapters that operate under Anonymous for the Voiceless group that started in Melbourne, Australia in 2016. We did our first cube on the 2nd of December 2017 and have been doing it every other weekend since then. Besides the Cube of Truth, we do outreach workshops and social gatherings among volunteers to strengthen our community. How often do you meet? We regularly meet once every 2 weeks to do Cube of Truths demos, but we also have other meetings in between, social or otherwise. Can anyone join? Anyone concerned about animal slavery and with the desire to actively participate in combating the atrocity is welcome to join. However, there are certain guidelines and principles a volunteer has to follow to be able to participate in our demos, either as a cuber, the person holding laptops, TVs, showing the footage, or as an outreacher who engages the public. Do you need to be Korean, no Korean, or live in Seoul? No, you only need to be a breathing, concerned animal to be able to participate. Will you be expanding to other cities in Korea? Hopefully yes. However, we can only offer support and inspiration to those who want to start another chapter in another city in Korea, as every city operates independently, building its own communication with. I do hope to open one in Busan very soon. How do you measure your effectiveness? We measure our effectiveness by maintaining a conservative record of bystanders who take veganism seriously after every conversation. How did you get involved with AV and why did you start one? Can anyone start an AV? We started AV Seoul out of concern and desire to help the animals. We used to hand out vegan society provided leaflets around universities in Seoul. It was not hard to envision how effective Anonymous for the Voiceless demos would be in Seoul through videos on YouTube. We often and for a while talked about starting a chapter, but wondered if anyone would be interested to join, as it is a team effort needed more than a few volunteers. One day we thought we couldn't wait any longer and messaged AV on Facebook. A week after induction and brief communication with AV, we managed to pull together our first Cube of Truth with 10 volunteers altogether. That inspired others and more passionate Koreans to join the second cube, and those same volunteers made what our team is now. So what matters is starting it. We never knew where it was going. Any serious ethical vegan with an abolitionist vegan mind or ready to explore the abolitionist stance can start AV by messaging Anonymous for the Voiceless main page on Facebook and going through an induction process to be able to set up and organize a chapter. Are you involved in any other forms of activism? Yes, many active members of AV Seoul also do volunteer Save. In fact, Seoul Animal Save was founded by AV Seoul Korean organizers. Any words for vegans who haven't taken part in activism, for example passive vegans, or are too shy to take part? AV's Cube of Truth demos offers a chance for anyone to be active in ending the suffering and enslavement of innocent animals. You can be the most shy and introverted person. We have a place for you that is so powerful that it might make you emotional seeing the faces of others hidden behind your mask. You can do it without talking to anybody or by talking to as many strangers and passionate vegan activists as possible. It is your choice. The only thing that is needed is the mindset that veganism is not enough. It is an action, non-participation in the midst of a mass atrocity. Only active participation is the morally right way to live in such circumstances. Our demos give you the power to be a change maker, no matter your personality. So get on with it. Come and try us. Search Cube on Truth, Seoul on Facebook for the latest event to join. How can we contact you? We can be contacted via Facebook or email.